Hello, let's do Wordle for Saturday, November 8th. Yesterday we spun the wheel and it yet again picked Xylil. Hopefully you are starting with Xylil with me. All right, all gray. So I'm just going to do stare as a follow-up. Well, that works out very well. Where are these letters going? Is it going to be like an R-A-S-E? Erase? Not erase. Oh, it's A-R something S-E. What is that? Arise. Or a rose. I'm going to do arise because I thought of it first. Ah, yeah, nice. Okay. Won the 50-50. Cool. Well, I mean, starters would do basically as well, but just in 3. I mean, Xylo is like throwing out a guess, but I mean, sometimes knowing that there's no L, knowing that there's no Y can be helpful. But it's half a guess at best, like probably a third of a guess. Anyway, cool. It worked out all right. Got it in 4. Let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to start with tomorrow. And let's let it do its thing for a little bit before I click. I'll keep my eyes closed here, and then I'm just gonna click on it after I get bored of talking, which is right now. All right. Hopefully it won't pick Xylo again. Alrighty, what do we get? Party, suggested by Bill C. So hopefully everyone will party with me tomorrow. That's actually a pretty good start. I think we're going to get some good stuff out of that. All right. Well, now let's check with the bot and see how we did. So the answer was arise. We started with Xylo. And it suggests irate, which honestly probably does pretty well today. We'll check it in a second. I did stare, which also did very well. From stare, there was arise, arose, parse, and raise. Was there a problem with erase that I didn't notice? There must have been a problem with erase. Oh, I put the A in the middle again, and I just noticed. Okay, well, I did erase. It's gonna the official bot's gonna give me a skill score of 0 for that one. That gets us down to arise or arose, as I guessed, and I guessed it correctly. All right, it would have done arise right away, or raise. I can't believe I didn't notice till just now that I put the A in the same spot. All right. It would have been irate, and then it's only arise after that. So that was quite good. Starting from tails, it suggested start. It's going to go spare. And then it's arise or arose again. Okay, gets it in 3 or 4. Steal. It's just going arise. It's just getting it in 2. Why not? All right, that's kind of random. There were 24 words left. It just wins 1 in 24. So far, like, steal has gotten the most 2s, I think. I haven't really been keeping track, but it's a very good start. Let's look at a do. A do gets the A and the I, and the E has an obvious placement, but there's still 7 words that do that. So it's going to go a like, and then anise, maybe, and then arise, but it could also get arise in 3 because it's equal. All right. Audio doesn't get the E. It doesn't place the I, but it's going to go agile. And then again, anise or arise. So again, 3 or 4. Trace tries to get it in 2 and never does. Oh, hey, look, it gets it in 2. Nice. It's a 50-50 between arise and arose, but we can say that today is a 2 half the time. All right. And then finally, place is what the official bot starts with. It goes we're going to go barge and then a 4 and then arise. We will see what the official bot decides to do right now. And we'll also see how other people did. Everything's moved around. All right. Did I beat the bot? Skill 77. I'm surprised it's that high because I think I got a 0 score on one of my guesses. 62 luck 4. All right. Xylil, let's see. So far, 30 other people have done Xylil as a start. And 20% of them followed up with stare. Some people did stern. There's some people doing Xylo kayak, the brave souls, in hard mode. Trace, just follow up with a do, why not? Just do the Xylo start and then do your normal start after, right? In hard mode. Okay. Erase was not a 0. It did eliminate 2 words, but there's some better options. Okay. So it was okay with it, but 35 is pretty low. And then 99 arise, 2 words to pick from. I picked the right one. So if I went arose arise, my skill score would have been higher, but my luck would have been lower, which is a really strange system. All right, it does place, raise, arise. Wow, so it gets an anagram of arise after place. That is not what this does. This does barge. Raise is in the list, but it's down here. All right, so very different. Xylo, I think Xylo might be a somewhat popular start beyond, 30, but I think not everyone to start with Xylo is one of my watchers. That's what I'm trying to say. Arise is an extremely common starting word. 2.7% of people who played today in hard mode got it in 1. So congratulations if you got it in 1 today. Very popular starting word. Are you going to change your starting word? Is really the question. You should follow along with my starting words now if you got it in 1. All right. And we got a 99.4% solve rate. People are losing on Frice. So if you've got the R-I-S-E, you're not thinking of arise. You're trying Frice, Grice, Christ, Bryce. Those aren't real words, but you're like, I don't know what this is. I'm going to try letters. And then you lose, which is really sad. Okay. Because you're not thinking of putting a vowel there. It happens. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? And that's it for Wordle. If you would, it's not quite it for Wordle. Did we spin the wheel? We did spin the wheel. It's party. Okay. So that is it for Wordle. My memory is awful right now. I have not gotten enough sleep this whole week. So that is it for Wordle. If you would like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.